Welcome back to MACFIT. All you need is yourselves and your mats. Let's get started. Let's start with some head circles to the right on your own timing. And to the left. With some light pressure, go ahead and place your hand on your head and pull your head down to your right shoulder. A nice easy stretch to your neck. And other side. Now let's find a nice deep side stretch, keeping our shoulders out of our ears. Lift and lower, and other side. And lift up and down. Let's place our hands on our knees and find some torso circles. Getting those hips nice and open, getting some blood moving. Other side. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Let's get on our hands and knees, centered on our mats. Let's start with some cat-cow. Find a straight spine all the way out to the top of your head. Even weight distribution on your hands and your knees. And cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And finding your straight spine, let's rock back into child's pose. Keeping your abdominals engaged, we're going to rock up onto our hands and back into child's pose. Pick up your speed a little bit, keeping your abdominals engaged. We're going to bring our right knee to our right elbow, and left knee, and right knee. Keep it going at your own pace. Last one. Extend your right leg back straight, and left leg meets the right leg, and hold your plank. Keeping your shoulders over your wrists and abdominals engaged, we're going to lower our knees to the mat and straighten and lower and straighten and lower and straighten and lower and straighten and hold. Keep everything engaged and light and lifted. Keep the breath flowing. Straighten, lower, straighten, lower, straighten, lower, straighten, hold. Elongating and lengthening. Breathing. And lower down to our elbows. Hold. Tapping our hips side to side and right, left, left. Keep going. back up to your hands and pull back up into downward facing dog. Just do what feels good to you here. Find the movements to awaken our muscles, our bones, our organs. Moving the hips, lifting the heels, whatever feels good. And find your plank, keeping elbows to sides. Slowly lower your chest all the way down to your mat. Lightly press halfway, upward facing dog. Elongate that neck and spine and lower. One more time, maybe stretching up a little bit more and lower. And press all the way up back into child's pose. Very nice. Deep breaths. Stretch your right arm under your left. And left arm under right arm. And go ahead and sit on up. Let's scoot forward, sitting on our sits bones with our legs out in front of us. And we're going to find some deep contractions in our lower abdominals. And contract. Lift up tall. Contract. Sit up tall. Contract. Up. And contract. Up. Let's put our arms behind our head and up. Make sure our elbows are nice and wide, our shoulders are out of our ears. Now as we contract back, we're going to lift our legs at the same time. Watch once if needed. And back. And lift. And contract. Last one. We're going to continue, but we're going to twist to the left and to the right, to the left, making sure our shoulders are staying square, twisting as far as we can. Now lowering down nice and slow, vertebrae by vertebrae. Lift our arms behind our head, knees stay bent. And we're going to lift our knees up to a 90-degree angle, feet off the floor. Find that connection in your lower abs and extend your right leg forward and lift it back up to meet your left. And repeat, alternating legs. Nice and slow, stay connected, deep breaths. Now lift your shoulders off the ground and continue. Both legs extend out and lift, extend, keeping those shoulders off the ground. Lower back stays planted on the mat. Lowering down as low as we can go without lifting that lower back. Last one, hold and lower. Very nice. Relax those abdominals. Lengthen out on the floor. Lift our arms above our head. When you're ready, bend those knees. And we're going to pump our arms sitting up into a seated position with our arms above our head. And lower back down. Only using those arms to connect those abdominals all the way through. Slow and controlled. Breathing stays even. down. This time as we sit up, we're going to extend our legs out straight in front of us and lower, keeping those legs straight. Get that nice deep contraction like we were doing earlier as we lowered down, keeping those lower abdominals connected. And lift up and over, stretch out over our toes. Lifting up. Lift your arms up over your head, and again, once more, stretching over our toes, maybe a little bit further this time. Relaxing our neck, relaxing our shoulders. And lifting up tall and rolling back down to our mats. Go ahead and scoot up if you need to find yourself centered on your mat. We're going to bend our knees up into that 90-degree angle, feet off the floor, and we're going to bicycle, twist, nice and slow, elbow to knee, and twist. Keeping your shoulders off the floor. Reach both arms to our sides, find that center contraction, and shift side to side. Now let's straighten our legs to the ceiling, turn our arms around, and find our hundreds. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, and out, 2, 3, 4, and in, and out. Let's bring our arms behind our head and lower our left leg and lift, and our right and lower, just to only an inch above our mat. Now grab your opposite knee with your hands as you continue. As you grab your knee, try and get your shoulders an extra inch off the floor. Flex your feet. Keep it going. Lower your shoulders onto the mat, legs straight up to the ceiling, point and flex and point and flex, getting a nice stretch in our legs. Flex, point. Turn out those legs and we're going to circle down. And up, opposite direction, circle down, and up, breathing out, circle opposite direction, and opposite direction, and up. Very nice. Lower both legs down at the same time, stop about 6 inches above the floor, and hold, 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 and lower. Very nice. Let's bring our knees up to our chests. Move your knees in a circular motion if you'd like. Very nice. Let's go ahead and place our feet on the ground with our knees bent. Let's start by feeling our spine firmly planted on the mat. We're going to go into some pelvic lifts. Go ahead and engage your sits bones and lift. And pulse 2, 3, 4, and lower, vertebrae by vertebrae. Again, lift, rolling through that spine, and pulse 2, 3, 4, and lower. Again, lift and pulse 2, 3, 4, and lower. Last time, and lift and pulse Lift your heels off the mat. Stay lifted and pulse, 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 pulse. Keep it going. And hold. And lower those heels and lower down to our mats. Let's rock our knees side to side. We are now going to sit up onto our left side. Lower that arm down all the way to our mat. Lengthen our right arm above our head, and we're going to crunch with those legs staying bent. Elongate your arm all the way back as you lower down and crunch, really lengthening our side abdominals. And crunch, and reach, and crunch, and reach, and crunch, and reach. Last time. And lift onto our sits bones, legs bent, legs off the ground, and hold. And let's find our opposite side. Elongate that left arm up and crunch, and reach, and crunch, and reach, and crunch, and reach. Try to keep those legs off the ground if you can. Crunch, and reach, and crunch, and reach, and crunch, and reach. Last time. Wrap your arm around, sit up to your sits bones, legs off the floor, hold. Lengthen that spine, flat back. And lower down, nice and slow. Very good. Go ahead and scoot back onto your mat if you need to. Go ahead and lie down onto our back. We're going to find that same seated sits bones position with our legs and arms off the ground. And lift and lower down to our mats. You want to move evenly, lifting both the upper body and lower body at the same time. And lift and lower. Last time, up. Very nice. Go ahead and find a side plank. And hold. And lower back down to our mat. Repeat and lift and lower. Lift and lower. You've got this. Very nice. Find the opposite side plank and hold. And lower. Very good, you guys. Go ahead and find a nice stretch if you'd like. And when you're ready, go ahead and sit on up and turn around onto our stomachs. Let's find our hands by our side and give a nice upward facing dog stretch and lower. Again, lift, elbows out of ears, back into downward facing dog. Walk your legs up to your hands. Nice forward stretch and slowly roll up. Lift our arms above our head, flat back forward all the way down to the ground. Again, find that stretch, relaxing your neck. Rolling up, lift our arms above our head, flat back forward, and find a stretch. Bend your knees, relax your neck, relax your elbows, relax your shoulders. And when you're ready, roll on up. And that is it for today's core exercise. Very good, you guys. I hope you liked this video. If you did, go ahead and like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.